Okie dokie, friends. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Hope you had a lovely Easter weekend. Let me think. Any special announcements? What did I get? Okay. Yeah, let's just practice. Let's just do yoga. So come to a comfortable seat. And if you want to, you can kind of move your head around. Maybe roll your shoulders around. Maybe even stretch your arms up. So any little movements, little wiggles you want to get out. And then eventually just finding stillness in your seated meditation. So no hurry. As you're ready, just sitting up nice and tall with your eyes closed. So feel from the inside, feel the length in your spine. Feel the length in the back of your neck. Soften through your face. And see if you can even let your shoulders just melt a little further down away from your ears. And then hands can either just be resting on your lap. If you want, you can bring your hands to your heart, or even one hand to your heart space, one hand to your low belly. So just take these first couple moments as your morning seated meditation. So just taking time to tune in to how you feel this morning. Tune in to anything you may have brought with you to practice this morning. So any emotions that might be moving around inside of you. Even thoughts that you've got spinning around in your head. Just notice what's going on without getting attached to it, without getting involved in it. And also just notice physical sensations that might be present. It can be as simple as just feeling your sit bones against the ground. Notice the rise and fall of your breath. And following your breath with your awareness, next time you breathe in, very intentionally fill up as big as you can. Fill up and then hold in fullness. Maybe even sip in a little bit extra at the top. Open mouth sigh as you're ready. Let it go. Do that a couple more times. So inhale, fill up. Take a pause at the top, sitting up really tall, taking up space energetically. And when you're ready, big sigh to release. Do that one more time. Great big huge inhale. And if you want to, you can take your arms up to the sky, reach through your fingertips. Big sigh, let it go. Let your arms come down. Seal your lips now, Ujjayi Breath. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. And as you drop into this breath, if you want, you can start to move a little bit from your seat, maybe circling your torso around, or just those little movements, like rolling your head around. Maybe you even want to twist. So feel free to start exploring physical movement from your seat at any time as you tap into your Ujjayi breath. And then please, no rush. But whenever you are ready, just take your breath with you. That strong diaphragmatic breath. Come forward onto your hands and your knees and start exploring from there. So just like we always do, wherever you want to go, cat-cows, hip circles, child's pose. Just feeling around into your physical body, noticing how your spine feels, shoulders, hips, even hands and fingers. You can get as intuitive, as creative as you would like. So there's no right or wrong. There's nobody judging you. Just allow yourself to explore in a way that feels good in your body. So from the inside out, notice what's there. Notice what comes, notice what goes, and just allow it. Slow, steady, spacious breaths. I would say give yourself about 3 to 5 more. So a few more rounds, just exploring. And then eventually take it back to down dog. Absolutely no rush. As you come into your down dog, make sure you're setting yourself up with a strong foundation. So in down dog, your foundation is your hands. Spread your fingers wide. Push the ground away with your fingertips. So rather than feeling like all of your weight is coming down into your hands and it's really heavy to hold this posture, feel like you're taking energy from the earth. So as you spread your fingers, as you press down through your fingertips, almost like you're gripping the ground, take some energy from the earth, move it up through your arms, through your side bodies. Take it all the way up into your center so you feel that connection that comes from your core, that connection to center. So navel to spine connection at the end of each exhale, and imagine that invisible rope is pulling up on your belly button, tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. So you feel that lift. Nice job, you guys. Couple more breaths. Maybe shake your head, yes, no. Maybe even windshield wiper your heels from side to side. If you want, you can even stretch one leg up and then the other. So no right or wrong, just feeling into your down dog today, breathing into it. So can you use your breath to make you feel supported and held? So each inhale, you get a little lighter, you get a little more buoyant from the inside. Each exhale, navel to spine connection, feel your intrinsic strength. Good poses, everybody. Looks so wonderful. Take one more big inhalation into your dog pose. And then as you exhale, just look to the top of your mat, however you want to get there, forward fold. Once you've arrived, take a moment to just be in your fold. I would invite you to bring your feet just a little bit wider today. So maybe hips width distance or even wider than your hips for this first one. And just let your upper body be very heavy. So head is heavy, neck is relaxed. If you want, grab opposite elbows, ragdoll, or even hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers, traction out the back of your neck a little bit. Sway side to side or bob up and down. Keep your weight just slightly forward. So rather than rocking back into your heels, weight is more in your toes and the balls of your feet. See if you can feel your navel to spine connection at the end of each exhale. And maybe lift your butt towards the sky as you exhale, crown towards the ground. So just folding a little bit further from the inside. Take a couple more rounds. Soften your face, unclench your jaw. Good. Next time you breathe in, halfway lift position. So get all the rounding out of your back. Stick your butt out behind you. Reach the top of your head forward. Exhale, bow, and fold. Again, like that. Halfway lift. So feel your back muscles hug around your spine, supporting your spine. Exhale, fold, crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Empty out. This time, come through your halfway lift. Keep rising. Arms reach up. Breathe in. High mountain. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Flow with your breath. Inhale, high mountain pose. Reach up and stretch. Slow swan dive takes you down. So exhale, let your heart guide, and then relax your neck at the bottom. Good. Halfway lift position with your inhalation. And exhale, bow, fold, let it go. From the press of your feet, lead with your heart, rise. Inhale, arms reach, stretch tall, try to touch the ceiling with your fingertips. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more time, just like that, half sun salute, high mountain, breathe in and stretch. See if you can take the entire length of your exhale to dive down. So bend in your knees as you dive forward. Good, nice, Christine. With your inhalation, spinal extension. So feel into that length, breathe into that length. Back of your neck stays long, gaze down. Exhale, let it go, fold. Good. From the press of your feet, lead with your heart, rise. All the way up, inhale, stretch tall. Nice, Kate. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, inhale, take your arms to the sky. And then today we're gonna twist to the right. So left arm forward, right arm back. You can stay here or wrap your arms around your body. So your left arm grabs the back of your right hip. And I like to kind of take my left fingers and wrap them in front, or take my back fingers, wrap them in front of my left hip. And then you can use your arms as gentle leverage to work your twist while keeping your hips nice and square. So pull your right hip forward, left hip back, broaden through your shoulders, stand tall. Yeah, take one more round so you can gaze back over your right shoulder. As you inhale, back to center, arms to the sky. And then as you exhale, twist to the other side. So right arm forward, left arm back. You can stay here if you want. Otherwise, wrap your arms around your hips. Use them as gentle leverage. So it's not just a lazy grabbing of your hips. You're using them. Broaden your shoulders. Pull your left shoulder back and down. And then breathe all the way down into your belly. Work your twist. Hips stay square. One more round. Thanks, Makai. As you inhale, bring it back to high mountain. Arms reach up. As you exhale, bring your hands behind your back and interlace. Roll your shoulders back and down. If you want more, press your palms together and even steeple your index fingers towards the ground. See if you can start to reach your hands back. Maybe knuckles towards the ground, heart towards the sky. Add a little back bend. If you're adding that back bend, press your hips gently forward, but really hug in with your inner thighs. Take one more big inhale. Nice, Eileen. Keep your hands clasped. Hinge at your hips. Take it all the way down, forward fold. Let your neck relax. Let your head be heavy. Hang out here for about 2 or 3 rounds. So bend your knees as much as you need to. You might take your feet out wider if it feels good. Head heavy. Lift your knuckles. Lift your sit bones, your butt cheeks. Take one more huge inhalation, fill up. As you exhale, bring your hands to your low back and then release your clasp, nice and easy. Yeah, you can let your arms hang, maybe give them a little shake out. Next time you breathe in, come to your halfway lift position, realign your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank pose, top of a push-up. So feel free to come to your knees if you'd like to modify. Start to take little baby rocks forward and back. So as you're pushing the ground away with your fingertips, as you're drawing navel to the spine, breathing into your back body, everything stays in the same position and you're just rocking forward and back, like 1 or 2 inches of movement, not much. Next time you inhale, find that little rock forward. Press into your fingertips on your tippy toes or knees come down to modify. Exhale, halfway down. Strong arms, strong belly. Good. Inhale, push up, high plank. Nice, Heather. One more time, halfway. Try not to let your shoulders roll forward. Don't let your belly sink. Inhale, push up. Nice, Charles. And then as slow as you can go, all the way down. One strong straight line. Find a back bend of your choice today. So you can go with a Spider-Man cobra if it feels good to you. Baby cobra, full cobra, stinks, up dog. Give it a couple breaths or so. Thanks, Cam. And then back to down dog whenever you are ready. No rush. Get there mindfully and intentionally. Good, everybody. Once you're back in your down dog, you've got a few breaths. So any movement that calls to you, go for it. If you want to just be still, feel the movement of your breath inside. Perfect. If you want to turn it into a turbo dog, a little more strength work for your arms, your upper body, bend your elbows a lot. Squeeze them in towards each other. So almost like a dolphin pose, but your forearms are hovering just an inch or so above the ground. Yes, very good, everyone. Keep lifting from your center. That invisible rope is pulling up, tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. Feel your breath. Make it move through all the little tiny spaces. Feel it flowing through every part of your body. Take one more big inhale. Fill up as big as you can. As you exhale, look to the top of your mat. Empty out first, then travel forward, forward fold. Once you've arrived, inhale to your spinal extension. Exhale, let it go. Bow. Root through your feet. Rise all the way to stand. Arms to the sky. Inhale, reach. Hands to heart. Exhale. All right. Inhale, take your arms up. And then we're going to take chair pose with a twist to the right. So bend your knees and left arm forward, right arm back. Sometimes I think it's a little bit easier to keep my big toes touching and squeeze through the tops of my thighs. It just helps me keep my knees nice and flush with one another, gives you something to squeeze. So choose what feels best for you. Try not to lean forward or tilt forward. So crown of your head is reaching towards the sky. And then feel right at your center, your belly button. That's where you're working this twist. Weight in your heels. Take one more round, sitting low, twisting a little bit further. Good job, you guys. Inhale, come back to a high mountain, so stretch tall. As you exhale, we'll move to the other side. Bend your knees, right arm forward, left arm back. Again, try to keep your spine nice and long. It's a little bit awkward, I know, but just feel into it, breathe into it, soften around it. Yes, weight in your heels. See if you can pick up your toes and spread them. If you've got your knees together, big toes touching, squeeze through your inner thighs. Use that as leverage to twist a little further. You guys look great. Nice job. Take one more round. Use your exhale to twist, twist. Maybe get a little lower. Inhale, high mountain. Bring it back up. Reach. And then as you exhale, just a baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze. Arms to the sky. Realign. Breathe in. Slow swan dive takes you all the way down. Stick your butt out, reach your heart forward, then let it go. Halfway lift with your inhale. Beautiful, nice, Jen. And then however you want to get there, downward facing dog. So vinyasa your way. Skip it all together if you'd rather. Just moving intentionally, feeling into your body. What is there inside of you today, this morning? So every time we come onto our yoga mats, every time we do our practice, we are different. Our bodies are different. The energy inside of us is different. So feel into that rather than just tuning out because you know these poses, you've done them before. The practice is about tuning in. There is always more to discover. From your down dog, next inhale, take your right leg to the sky. And today, go ahead, whatever calls to you. So if you want to keep your hips square, just working the length from your fingertips up to your heel or your toes, perfect. If it feels nice to open your hips, stretch in that way, go for it. If you would like to just maybe circle out your ankle or your knee. So your three-legged dog, your expression, just breathing into it, feeling into it. Good, everyone. Take one more big inhale. Press down through your fingertips. Lift from your center. Lengthen your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to your nose. So scoop out your belly. Stay here as you breathe in. Shoulders over wrists on your back. Tippy, tippy toes. Push the ground away. And then exhale, step through softly. Nice work. Rise when you are ready. Crescent lunge. So front knee over front ankle. High on the ball of your back foot. Beautiful poses, everybody. So hips completely square. Try to get your back hip, especially the face directly forward. And then going for not just flexibility and mobility, but also stability. So rather than just deepening your lunge, you're hugging in. Front hip pulls back, back hip pulls forward. You feel really strong, really sturdy in your legs. That's your foundation. And then upper body, your unique expression, feel into it. Maybe close your eyes, feel from the inside. Little balance challenge with your eyes closed, I know. Good job, everybody. Take one more big inhale, reaching. As you exhale, just cactus your arms, bend your back knee to a hover. So turbo dog or turbo lunge. You can stay here or option to add a back bend. So focus on bottom tips of shoulder blades squeezing from your mid and your upper back. Lift your heart, curl open. Beautiful friends, one more round wherever you are at. Maybe get just a little lower in your legs. Inhale back to crescent. And if you want to, straighten your front leg just for fun. So squeeze through your front thigh. Squeeze those muscles around your knee. Exhale, hands come down. Root into your right foot and float your back leg to the sky, standing splits. So left leg reaches high. I don't care if high is 5 inches away from the ground, just find your edge. Wherever you want to take this pose, so maybe right arm behind right leg, use that as leverage. Maybe handstand hops. Yeah, maybe you even want to open up into a half moon if it would feel good to open up through your hips. Couple more rounds. You can take some Shiva squats. If you're holding, focus on drawing in with your right inner thigh, lifting from your center. Feel that connection. Very nice poses, very nice variations. One more big inhale. Now listen as you exhale, left knee to your nose. So round your spine and curl in, just like you're doing a little crunch. Round, hollow out. Inhale, re-extend your left leg back up. And then as you exhale, step all the way to the back of your mat, but set up for a warrior two. So your left toes face towards the windows now. And then when you're ready, cartwheel your arms up. So give yourself just a moment to settle in. Right toes face forward, left toes face to the left. Your right butt cheek is not sticking out behind you, but it's wrapping underneath you. And then your front knee tracks towards your pinky toe. Really nice, you guys. So press into the outer edges of both feet. Shoulders stack over your hips. Next time you breathe in, reach forward. So legs stay the same, but reach like you want to touch the front wall. Reach, 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 reach. Then tip it over. Right hand towards the ground, left arm towards the sky. Or if you'd like, left arm might reach towards the front wall, bicep next to your ears. So left side body elongates. If you want to go for a half bind, full bind, if that's in your practice and you feel ready for it, you're welcome to do so. About 3 more rounds here. So your pose, your expression, heart open, hips open, shoulders open. Big, deep breaths. Nice job. All right, from the press of your feet, next time you inhale, rise up to your warrior two, straighten your front leg, and then reverse triangle. So front palm rotates up, reach up, reach back. What tends to happen for most of us is one of our hips wants to be higher than the other. So I like to bring my hands to the front of my hips and just feel, are they straight across from one another? Are they level? So level hips and then lengthen your right side. Reach your right fingertips up slightly back. Root down through your right foot. So feel into that space. Take one more big inhale. Beautiful, my friends. As you exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. Pivot to the ball of your back foot so you're back in a low lunge. Now take your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. You can open up your hip here if you'd like, and you can stay here and just hang out, wait for us if you'd rather. Otherwise, one more inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow as close as you can come today. Inhale, right leg high, scorpion your leg if you want. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. So aim as high as you can on your arm. Three-legged dog, take it back up. This time, square hips, everyone. And then either down dog or rock forward, three-legged plank, regular plank, modify if you'd like, lower down, chaturanga. Lift your heart as you inhale and give it an extra breath or two if it would feel good. When you're ready, everybody downward facing dog. Reconnect to those slow, deep breaths. So powerful, strong, smooth even. Yes, very good, you guys. Nice poses from your down dog. Next inhalation, left leg to the sky. So for this one, go ahead, whatever calls to you. Keep your left leg straight, strong, powerful with your hips square, or go ahead and explore. Open up. Maybe take some rolls with your ankle, some circles with your knee. Stay connected to your breath. Stay connected to your center. Yes, very good, you guys. All right. Left leg high. Take one more big inhale. Press through your fingertips. Lift from your center. Exhale, knee to your nose. So scoop out your belly, round your spine. Shoulders over wrists on your back. Tippy toes. Breathe in. And then step through as you exhale. Soft landing if possible. Rise to crescent as you're ready. Beautiful, my friends. So front knee over front ankle. High on the ball of your back foot. So that back leg, there's definitely an element of balance there. See if you can really find stability by hugging towards midline. So front hip pulls back hip pulls forward. The femur bones plug into the socket so you're not just sinking into your joints, but you're using your muscles. Navel to spine connection. And as you find that, maybe you even lift your heart higher. Maybe you lengthen your side bodies more. Reach through your fingertips, possibly a little gaze up. One more inhale. Exhale, turbo lunge. So cactus your arms, bend your back knee to a hover. Imagine that you are trying to pull your back thigh forward energetically. Stay here, or from your mid and your upper back, begin to curl open. So your low back is supported by your belly, your abdominals, navel to spine connection. Make sure you're still breathing. One more round. Maybe a little lower in your legs. Good job. Inhale, back to crescent. And if you want to, you can straighten your front leg. Squeeze through your front thighs. Squeeze those muscles around your knee. Good. Exhale, hands come down. Standing splits, right leg floats up. So think of it as just a one-legged forward fold, navel to spine connection. Wherever you would like to take this to explore, or just hold and breathe. If you're holding and breathing, see if you can relax through your face, relax through your neck. Yes, very good, everybody. Slow, deep breaths. Remember, this is a practice, not a performance. So be compassionate. Have fun. You do not have to be perfect. One more big inhale, right leg lifts. And then as you exhale, curl in, knee to your nose. So round, hollow out like you're doing a little crunch. Use your abdominals. Inhale, take it back up. Standing splits. And then slowly, softly, right foot steps all the way to the back of your mat. Warrior two. So cartwheel your arms up, settle in. Left toes directly forward, right toes directly to the right. Left butt cheek wraps underneath you. Good. So for whatever reason, sometimes our back hip, we try to kind of draw it forward. Try to keep your hips nice and open, your pelvis nice and neutral, while just allowing your hips to open. So hips face the right side of the room, shoulders and heart face the right side of the room. Next time you breathe in, reach forward. So legs stay the same. Reach. It's like you're sliding your ribs forward. And then left hand towards the ground, right arm towards the sky. Keep wrapping your left butt cheek underneath you. Keep tracking your front knee open towards your pinky toe. Keep pressing into the outer edges of both feet. You can take your own variation. So right arm can reach forward, half bind, full bind. Yeah, wherever you choose to be. Nice, Charles. Make sure your breath is right there with you. Slow, steady, intentional. Last couple. Awesome job, you guys. Good posture. Feel into all those little spaces. Get all the juice out of the pose. Next time you inhale from the press of your feet, rise back up to a warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Front palm rotates up. Reach up, reach back. Maybe check in with your hips. See that they are nice and level. So sometimes I can't tell, but then when I let my back hip come up or I let my front hip come up, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I feel it. So feel around. Get a little more familiar with what goes on inside of you. So just curiosity. Yes, reach through your left fingertips. Press down with your left foot. Take one more inhale. Beautiful, friends. Good, Heather. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge. So pivot to the ball of your back foot. As you inhale, three-legged down dog, take your left leg to the sky. And if you want to, open up your hip. Stay here and just get this nice stretch. Or one more inhale here. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Use your obliques. So get as close as you can. Inhale, re-extend, three-legged. Scorpion your leg if you want. Left to left, aim high. Yes, very good. Nice, Eileen. Inhale, three-legged, square hips this time, left leg long. Exhale, rock forward, your variation of plank to chaturanga. So feel free to modify if you want to. Knees can even come down. Inhale, heart lift, shoulders down and back. Take an extra breath or two if it would feel good in your body. And then eventually downward facing dog, everyone. Reconnect to your breath. Slow, steady, spacious. Reconnect to the energy inside of you. Notice what's there. Even notice your thoughts as they come and go. So as humans, we cannot turn off our thoughts. It's pretty much impossible, but we can detach from them. We can just watch them. That voice in our head, it's not who we are. It's just talking to us all day. So just start to listen and observe. Good job, everybody. If you are coming with me, take one more big inhale into your down dog. Exhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Empty out, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, bow, let it go. Root through your feet all the way to stand. Inhale, stretch tall, try to touch the sky. Hands to heart as you exhale. All right, flowing breath to movement. Bring your big toes to touch if that's what you prefer. Inhale, arms reach up. Chair pose with a twist to the right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Weight in your heels, twist from your center. Inhale, back up, stretch it out. Exhale, other side. So sit back, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, high mountain reach. Add a baby back bend. Exhale, cactus your arms from your mid and your upper back. That's where you want to feel it. Inhale, re-extend, realign. So neutral pelvis, neutral spine. As you exhale, stick your butt out, reach your heart forward, dive down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana. So try to keep that exhale going as you lower. Nice work. Lift your heart. Inhale, shoulders back and down. Thanks, Christine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high, spine long. Big inhalation. Right leg reaches up. Now use your core strength to softly step your right foot through, low lunge. Rise up, crescent lunge, strong foundation through your legs. Inhale, yes. Exhale, turbo lunge, cactus your arms, bend your back knee, option for a back bend if you want it. Beautiful. Inhale back to crescent. Option to straighten your front leg if you would like. Balanced on the ball of your back foot. Exhale, hands to the earth. Root into your front foot. Inhale, standing splits. Left leg floats high. You can take a hop if you want to. Exhale, left knee to your nose. Scoop out your belly. Get small, curl in. Inhale, re-extend your left leg up. And then as you exhale, step your left foot all the way back, setting up for your warrior two. And then rise with your in-breath, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over, empty all the way out. Inhale, reverse triangle. So rise up, front leg straightens, reach up, reach back. And exhale, cartwheel your hands to the earth, low lunge. Three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg high. You can open your hip if you want to. You can stay here if you want. Otherwise, exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged. Take it up. Exhale, right to right. Aim high. Yes, good, Makai. Inhale, three-legged with square hips this time. Exhale, rock forward. Chaturanga, your variation. Lower down. Lift your heart as you inhale. And hips go back and up as you exhale. All right, inhale your left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Use your core strength, use your breath. Exhale, step through softly, low lunge. Crescent lunge, inhale, rise up. Strong foundation through your legs. Exhale, turbo, cactus your arms, back knee bends to a hover, maybe at the back bend, gaze up, open up. Nice work. Inhale, back to crescent, maybe straighten your front leg, squeeze through your front thigh. Nice, Kate. Exhale, hands come down. Rooting into your front foot, standing splits, right leg floats. You can take a hop if you want. Exhale, right knee to nose. Scoop out your belly, round your spine. Inhale, re-extend your right leg, reaches up, spread your toes. And then exhale, step back softly. Setting up for warrior two. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2, rise up. Exhale, reach forward, tip it over, empty all the way out. Inhale, reverse try. So rise up, straighten your front leg, reach up, reach back, feel into your hips, nice and level. Exhale, windmill your arms to the ground, pivot to the ball of your back foot. Three-legged down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Open your hip if you'd like. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Use your oblique strength, get as close as you can. Three-legged, take it back up. Open your hip if you want to. Left to left, aim for your armpits, as high as you can get on your arm. Inhale, back up, nice, Jen, stretch it out. This time with square hips. Exhale, come forward, plank to Chaturanga. Feel free to modify if you want to. Heart lifts, shoulders back and down. Breathe in. Hips lift, down dog. Give yourself just a moment to be here, to reconnect. Slow your breath down if it has sped up. So deep, spacious, slow, steady. We've got one more round just like that. You know it now, so make it a moving meditation. Rather than thinking your way through, yes, you will have to do a little bit of thinking, that's fine, but feel from the inside as much as you can. Move with your breath. If you are coming with me, one more inhale into your dog pose. Exhale, gaze forward, empty out, step or float, forward fold. Breathe in, spinal extension, spine parallel to the horizon. Exhale, let it go, bow. Beautiful, rise up, lead with your heart, reach up, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. You can bring your big toes to touch if that's what you prefer. Here we go, inhale, high mountain. Chair pose with a twist to the right, exhale, so sit low, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, back to center, stretch. And then other side, use your exhale to work your twist. Take it all the way to emptiness, twist, twist, twist. Inhale, back up. And back bend, exhale, cactus your arms, curl open, hug in with your inner thighs. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Now stick your butt out, reach your heart forward. Exhale takes you down, forward fold. Final extension, inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Chaturanga or skip it if you'd rather. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job, everybody. Inhale, take your right leg to the sky. Use your core, step your right foot through softly as you exhale. Inhale to rise, crescent lunge, strong through your legs. Intentional with your breath. Turbo lunge, exhale. Option to work your back bend. See if you can even hold empty at the bottom of your exhale for a split second. Inhale, come back to crescent. Option to straighten your front leg. Exhale, hands to the earth. Standing splits with your inhalation. If you want to, you can take a little hop. Exhale, left knee to your nose. Scoop out your belly. Nice, Christine. Hollow out. Re-extend your left leg up. And then exhale as soft as you can. Step your left foot back, setting up your warrior two stance. Inhale, Virabhadrasana to rise. Settle in. Exhale, reach forward, slide your rib cage, and then tip it over. Side angle, empty all the way out. From the press of your feet, inhale, rise, reverse triangle. So straighten your front leg, reach up, reach back to lengthen through your right side. Beautiful, Makai. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge position. Inhale, three-legged down dog, right leg to the sky. Open your hip if you want to. Hang out here if you'd like to. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Right to right with your exhale. This is the last one on this side. Inhale, three-legged, square hips this time. And exhale, come forward, plank to chaturanga. Heart lifts, peel your heart open as you breathe in. And exhale, hips lift, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, take your left leg high, active through your left foot. Use your core strength. Exhale, left foot steps through softly, low lunge. Crescent lunge with your in-breath, slow rise. Reach your arms up, possibly gaze up. Turbo, cactus your arms, back knee bends to a hover, maybe add the back bend. Thanks, Kate. Inhale, back to crescent, maybe straighten your front leg, little balance challenge. Good, nice, Heather. Exhale, cartwheel your hand, or just bring your hands down. Root into your left foot, right leg to the sky. Inhale, standing splits. And as you exhale, knee to nose. So scoop out your belly, round your spine. Inhale, re-extend, right leg reaches high, and then slowly, mindfully exhale, right foot steps back, setting up your warrior two. Rise up, inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, reach forward and tip it over, empty all the way out. Press into your feet and rise, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, reach up, reach back, inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth, pivot to the ball of your back foot, three-legged down dog, breathe in, option to open your left hip if you want to. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Last time on this side, inhale, re-extend, open your hip if you'd like. Left to left, aim high. Good, everyone. Inhale, three-legged dog, square hips this time. And exhale, rock it forward, vinyasa. This time, take it back just to a child's pose, embryo pose, or hero's pose. So seated meditation if you'd like. So give yourself a moment to simply just be. So just noticing, feeling, observing. Allowing all of that energy that you've stirred up to just have space inside of you, to just move through you. So almost as if we are going back to the very beginning of our practice and just tuning in, just noticing. So notice sensation on the inside, physical, energetic, emotional. Notice your breath as it rises and falls. If you want to give yourself a couple open mouth sighs, feel free. Good. And then in your next couple rounds or so, downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, big, spacious breaths. Really pressing the ground away, lifting from your center, feeling that connection. Take one more big inhale into your down dog. And then as you exhale, look to the top of your mat, however you want to get there, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow, let it go. All right, listen, bend your knees, weight in your heels, chair pose. So lift your heart, reach your arms to the sky. If you feel like you want to stand up straight and then sit down, perfectly fine. This time, either feet hips width distance apart. We're going into a twisted chair with our left hand in between our feet. If you would rather keep your big toes touching and bring your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh with prayer hands, that's fine too. So when you're ready, twisted chair, twisting towards the right side of the room. So left hand can come down in between, or maybe a prayer twist, your choice. If there's another variation you want to work with, a bind, half bind, bird of paradise, you're more than welcome to go there. You've got about 3 to 5 more deep breaths. If you're holding twisted chair, make sure your weight is back in your heels. Your butt is reaching back, your crown is reaching forward, and then use each exhale to ring out, to twist from your center. Yeah, so you're not just hanging out here, getting really uncomfortable, waiting for the pose to be over. You're hanging out here, feeling into the discomfort, the tightness, breathing into those hard edges, softening around them. Take one last round, your fullest expression, whatever that looks like for you today. End of your exhale, forward fold, so unwind. All right, bend your knees as much as you need to bring your peace fingers around your big toes, and I would recommend feet about hips width distance apart for this. Once you've got your peace fingers wrapped around your toes, keep holding onto your toes and see if you can find a halfway lift. So it doesn't mean you need to straighten your legs. Maybe you have a big bend in your knees, but just reach the top of your head forward and press the tops of your thighs back. Exhale, fold. So crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky, rather than rocking onto the outer edges of your feet. See if you can really press into the inner edges and press your big toes into your fingers. Pull with your fingers gently. Maybe elbows out to both sides of the room, to the right and to the left. Feel that broadening of your upper back. So navel to spine connection at the bottom of each exhale. Lift your sit bones higher, crown towards the ground, a little closer. So working your fold actively with each breath. Take 1 or 2 more rounds. Really nice, everybody. Next time you inhale, halfway lift position. So realign your spine. Make it feel good. And then let it go. Plant your hands, step back to plank position. From your plank pose, side plank, Vashisthasana, right hand is your foundation. So roll onto the baby toe edge of your right foot. Or if you want to modify, right knee can absolutely come down. All right, today we're gonna do something a little different. So if you have your bottom knee lifted, stagger your feet, one in front of the other. It doesn't really matter which one, just whatever feels better. Take an inhale, reach up high. And then as you exhale, thread your left arm underneath you like you're trying to touch the opposite wall. Keep your hips lifted. Inhale, left arm back up. We're gonna do 2 more. Exhale, use your oblique strength. Reach underneath as far as you can. Reach, reach, reach. Hips stay high. Inhale, back up. And then slow motion 1 more time. You got it. Reach underneath. Exhale all the way to empty. Inhale, back up. Good, and then exhale, plank or modified. Inhale at the top of your push-up. Good job, you guys. Exhale, slowly lower. Back bend of your choice. Lift your heart. Inhale. And then as you exhale, just hands and knees, tabletop. All right, from your tabletop, take your right leg out to the right, toes face forward. Your heel should come pretty much straight up from your hip. Take your left arm out to the left and then all the way up to the sky. Big inhale here. Exhale, thread your left arm underneath. So reach through as far as you can. Come down to rest outside of your shoulder, outside of your head, very gently. Good. If you don't like having your right leg extended, you can always set your right knee down, no big deal. And then breathe into your back body. Use those big deep breaths to create more space in your upper back, mid back, low back. Good job. Relax your face, relax your forehead, your jaw. Take about 2 more rounds. If you do have your right hand lifted, bring your right palm back to the ground. Next time you breathe in, unthread your left arm. And 1 more time, reach up as high as you can. Reach, reach, reach. Left hand comes down. And then pick up your right foot. Take your right tiptoes all the way off the left side of your yoga mat. Pull your hips over to the right and then gaze back over your left shoulder. So I like to bend my left elbow and kind of round my spine a little bit. You can play around, arch your back, curl in, bend both elbows, whatever feels good. Take 1 more breath. Work that length on your right side. Come back to a tabletop position. Take it back to a downward facing dog. Walk it out. All right, friends, from your down dog, inhale your right leg to the sky. And then open up your hip. If you do want to flip your dog, now is your time. If you want to just hang out here and get this nice opening for the front of your hip, perfect. You're taking the back bend, heart forward, breathe down into your belly, lift your hips a little bit higher. Yes, beautiful. Take 1 more round, those of you in the back bend. And then everybody bring it back. 3-legged down dog. So you can square off your hips. So feel the difference. 1 more big inhale to stretch. And then right foot to the top of your mat, low lunge. Now listen, hands to the inside of your right foot. Bring your right foot out to the width of your yoga mat. Back knee can stay lifted or back knee can come down. That's up to you. Start to lower your upper body towards the ground. If there is a variation that you would like to move into, it will better serve your body, feel free. Working into our hips, especially our right hip here. You can pivot your right toes a little bit out to the right if that feels better. You can walk your right foot out wider if that feels better. Bring your right foot onto the hardwood floor even. You can roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Just make sure your ankle stays nice and strong. Take about 3 to 5 more breaths. So if this pose is uncomfortable for you, which it is for most, just let yourself be with that. We don't come to yoga to be comfortable. We come to yoga to learn how to sit with discomfort, to learn how to be with sensation and know that it's only temporary. Breathe into it, soften around it. So rather than reacting, getting frustrated, getting mad, thinking we're not good at yoga and we should never come back to this class, we're just sitting here a little uncomfortable, knowing that it's okay. It's only temporary. You can take big, spacious breaths. Last couple of rounds, exhale out your mouth if you want. And if you're down on your forearms, start to find your way back up to your hands. If your back knee is on the ground, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee up. Now listen, right foot's already on the right long edge of your mat. You're gonna step your left foot up to the left long edge of your mat. So you're in a low squat position, a malasana position. Yeah. If possible, heels on the ground, elbows to your inner knees or inner thighs, hands to your heart. Lengthen your spine. So rather than rounding, lengthen your spine, broaden your shoulders, draw up through the crown of your head so your neck is long. Weight in your heels, see if you can pick up your toes and spread them. Soften your face. Take about 2 or 3 more big deep breaths. Good job, you guys. Next time you inhale, fingertips to the earth, hips to the sky, and just heel toe your feet in however you like them. Take a moment, maybe give your head a little shake out, maybe you pedal out your heels. Halfway lift on an inhale. Exhale, bow and fold. Through your feet, take it all the way to stand. Arms reach up, breathe in. And then hands to heart, breathe out. Moving through a quick vinyasa before we do all of that on the other side. Inhale, stretch tall. Let's add a side body stretch since we haven't done one today. So grab your left wrist, upper body over to the right, hips to the left. Inhale, back up. And just switch sides. Grab your right wrist up and over. Exhale. All the way to emptiness. Inhale, back up. Little baby back bend. Touch your arms. Open your heart up. Gaze up. Arms reach, re-extend, realign. Inhale. Traction out your spine. Exhale all the way down. Halfway lift with your inhalation, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa, however you would like. Take it back to your down dog. Slow, deep breath. And as you move back into your down dog, maybe you walk it out for a moment and just feel, is there a difference between your right side and your left side? Right leg and left leg, maybe, maybe not. There's no right answer. You're just getting curious. Big, huge inhale, hips high, spine long, side bodies long. Exhale, look forward, step or float, top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, so neutralizing, realigning. And exhale, fold. Chair pose this time. So bend your knees, weight in your heels, lift your heart, reach your arms up. We're going into our twist, this time twisting towards the windows. So if you know you want your feet about hips width distance, bring them hips width distance. If you know you want your big toes touching, bring your big toes to touch. So right hand down in between your feet, or if you want to, you can work that prayer twist instead. You want to find a half bind, a full bind, or even a bird of paradise, go for it. Got about 5 breaths total. This is one of my least favorite poses in all of yoga. It's super uncomfortable. It's hard to breathe when you're twisted up. So maybe a little extra effort behind your breath. See if you can feel your breath move all the way down into your belly. And as you exhale, work your twist from the inside. It's like a wringing out, detoxifying. Take 2 more rounds, your fullest expression, whatever that looks like for you. Try to keep your weight in your heels. Try to keep your spine long. Beautiful. Working it with your exhale, last breath. End of your exhale, forward fold, unwind. Good job, you guys. All right, bend your knees as much as you need to, and it might be a lot. Bring your arms to the outsides of your legs, hands behind ankles, forearms behind calves, elbows behind knees. If any of you are Bikram people and you want to cup your heels with your hands, go for it. Press, once you've got your arms situated, press your arms into your legs, legs back into your arms, and lift your sit bones up as high as you can. Reach the crown of your head towards the ground. Try not to rock onto the outer edges of your feet. Move your inner thighs back wide and apart. So working this as an active forward fold, breathing into it, softening around it. Take 1 more round. Exhale, dive deeper, fold further. Find more space. Inhale, let go, halfway lift. Yes. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank pose. Side plank, Vashisthasana, left hand is your base. Roll onto the baby toe edge of your left foot. So there are a few of you who followed me last time. Others of you did your own thing. So if you want to do your own thing, totally fine with me. If you are coming with me, stagger your feet one in front of the other. Lift your hips really, really high. So rather than sinking down, hips high. Big inhale here. Exhale, slow motion. Thread your right arm underneath. Reach, reach, reach as far as you can. Inhale, back up. Hips high. Slowly reach underneath. Use your left side obliques, those abdominal muscles. Good. Inhale, back up. Nice, Kate. Last one. Exhale, reach underneath. Empty all the way out. Navel to spine connection. Nice, Heather. Inhale, back up. Good job, you guys. Everybody. Beautiful, Eileen. Plank or modify. Inhale at the top. Slowly lower as you exhale. Back bend of your choice. Breathe in to lift your heart. Just hands and knees as you exhale. So from hands and knees, this time your left leg is going to go straight out to the left. Toes face forward. Right arm out to the right. And if you can reach your arm up, just reach as high as you're able to. Exhale, thread your right arm through. Reach as far as possible, then gently rest down. Big, spacious back body breaths. Soft through your face, through your jaw, through your forehead. Last couple rounds. If you happen to have your left hand lifted, bring your left hand back to the ground. With your next inhalation, unthread your right arm. One more time, reach it up high, open up through the right side of your chest. Then right hand down, pick up your left foot, swing your left leg all the way off the right side of your mat, tiptoes come down, and then pull your hips over towards the windows, maybe bending one or both elbows, maybe rounding, maybe arching, just feeling into a little sweet spot if you can find it, and then breathing into it. One more round. Tabletop, come back, hands and knees, downward facing dog. Lift your hips, lengthen, breathe. All right, from your down dog, inhale your left leg high. Peel your left hip open. Absolutely, you can stay here, or option to flip your dog carefully, mindfully. Good. Nice, Charles. Good, Kate. Beautiful, my friend. So heart forward, lift your hips. You're in the back bend. One more huge breath. Feel your front body expand. Everybody meet in a three-legged down dog. See if you can square off your hips. So feel that difference. One more inhale here. Exhale, use your core, low lunge. Bring your hands to the inside of your left foot. Walk your left foot out wide to the width of your yoga mat. And you choose where you want to take it. Back knee can stay lifted for more intensity. Back knee can come down for less intensity. Start to work your upper body towards the ground, or if you want to move into a twist, cat grabs its tail. Different variations, different options are there if you want them. So working into your hips, breathing into your hips, allowing yourself to just hold whatever comes up. So you can hold happiness and sadness at the same time. You can hold discomfort and contentment at the same time. You can breathe deeply even when there's lots of sensation happening inside of you. You can take a big open mouth exhale to just rinse or cleanse or let go of anything that feels stuck. So tell your body, communicate with your body by using your breath. Rather than breathing really fast, getting anxious, breathe slow, longer exhales and inhales. Tell your body it's okay, you are safe, you can relax, you can let go, even though you're uncomfortable. Take a couple more rounds. All right, friends, if you're down on your forearms, begin to lift back up to your hands. If your back knee is on the ground, lift your back knee up. So we've already got our left foot up here. We're gonna bring our right foot up to meet it in our low squat, our malasana. This is your last pose, not on your back. So you can either hold here, or if you want to, maybe you take a little twist on your own. Maybe there's a little bit of your own exploration you want to do. Take about 3 to 5 rounds, wherever you want to go. Breathing all the way down into your hips, into your groin. Try to keep your weight in your heels as much as possible. Try to keep your spine long, shoulders broad. Last couple rounds. Yes, very nice, you guys. All right, from here, this is just a for fun thing. You can try it if you want, but you don't have to. So from here, grabbing hold of your big toes, watch this. You're just gonna rock all the way back into a happy baby. So just, and then you're here, you just rock it out. If you don't wanna do that, if you're like, that looks like I might break my tailbone, then you don't have to do it. Once you're in your happy baby, you can just kind of rock it out for a moment, stretch into that for a moment, maybe straighten one leg and the other. And then eventually full body stretch. So release your feet, take your legs out long, your arms overhead. Give yourself a great big stretch. So actively reaching with fingers and toes, and then notice if your ribs are lifting up a lot. So if you can just press down through the back of your ribs, even a little bit. Take one more big inhale to reach long. And then as you exhale, draw your right knee towards your belly. Moving into a supine twist. So right arm out to the right. I like to scoot my hips over to the right just a little bit and then roll onto your left side. If there's a different variation that you would rather take, totally fine with me. Shoulders square towards the sky. Breathe all the way down to your belly. Just let the ground hold more and more of your weight with each breath. No matter what you've got going on in your life outside of these four walls, you can still, in this moment, relax. You don't have to be anywhere else but right here, at least for now. So let yourself just feel everything there is to feel in your present moment experience. Feel the aliveness inside of you, what it feels like to be human, to be you, to breathe in and out, maybe even notice your heartbeat. Take a couple more rounds on this side. And then roll back to center. You might take some windshield wipers to kind of neutralize. You might draw both knees in. So any little bits of movement that you want to take in between sides, maybe a full body stretch again. And then as you're ready, just find your way to the other side. So left knee draws in, right leg extends. And roll onto your right side, no hurry. So just taking this time to be with you, be intimate with what's going on inside of you, to connect with what's going on inside of you. I feel like when we are outside in the world, out there, it's so hard to feel in to what is going on inside of us and make our choices from there. It's so easy to listen to all the voices that are talking to us, telling us what to do, telling us what we should do. So learn how to feel into yourself. Learn how to tune into your body and what it's telling you. What feels good, what feels right inside of you, what feels truthful inside of you, what feels authentic inside of you. Not to others, but to you. And when you feel pretty much even on both sides, come back to center and give yourself any finishing movements, any finishing poses that you want. Anything else you need to complete your own personal practice for you. You've got about 10 to 20 breaths, so no hurry at all. If you want to take a couple different poses, a few different poses, totally fine. And as you make your transition slowly into these final poses and eventually into your Shavasana, I have a reading for you. It's by Jeff Brown. Thanks, Jen. He says, when confronted with people judging your experience, please remember this. The truthfulness of your experience is not determined by how it is measured, judged, or perceived by another. It stands alone as lived experience. People's opinions are often just meaningless reflections of their own filters and projections. Nothing to do with the actual events that occurred. Nothing to do with what was real for you. Just their story superimposed onto yours. In fact, no one can take the real away from you. No one. It's yours and yours alone. So for these last few moments, feel into what's real for you, what's true for you. Your lived experience, moment to moment, breath by breath. As you're ready, just let your breath become effortless. Let your body fully let go and relax. Allow yourself to just feel from the inside who you are, what's going on inside of you, what's flowing through you today. So you are like this vast sky. Everything moving through you is just the passing weather. You're like this vast ocean. Everything moving through you is just a wave. So let it all come, let it all go, and just observe. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. And just slowly bring gentle movement back into the body. As you're ready, to start to transition to either side. Nurturing fetal position for a moment, just resting on your side body. Give yourself just a moment here, this nurturing pose. Letting the ground hold all of your weight just a little bit longer. And just in some way, shape, or form, imagine, visualize for yourself your practice, anything that came through for you, anything you want to remember, anything you want to take with you. Visualize it all just kind of seeping in, soaking in, absorbing in. And keeping your body as relaxed as possible. Transition into seated meditation. So right back where we began our practice today. Sitting up with your eyes closed, gather your hands to your heart. And just bow your head to your heart. Acknowledge yourself for being here, taking time out of your day to show up on your mat and to do your practice. Thank you so much for letting me guide you. Namaste. Okie dokie. Thank you, friends. You guys are rock. You're amazing. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll say one thing. I forgot to say. Forgot to say at the beginning. I was telling Charles already. They're doing an art market here, a local art market on the 30th. If any of you guys want to be part of it, Heather, I don't know if you have stuff right now. If you want to be part of it, it's only $35 for a table. You have to sign up by the 23rd. So let me know if you do, and I'll give you the info you need. You just need a Venmo, basically. But you do have to sit at your table all day. I'm going to do a table, you guys. I was like, oh, $30? Okay, I'll do it. And I was like, oh, I have to sit there all day. Dang it. But anyway, so the 30th here, there will be a bunch of local vendors. If you want to be one of them, let me know. I'm going to say, bye, my mom. Bye, mama, love you.